Omnia Premium Pro gives you the confidence to eliminate dead water on thousands of lakes across the U.S. Exclusively on the Omnia app, use 10 unique data layers containing critical real-time mapping information to see water temperature, water clarity, contours, lake bed hardness, and important weather data all in one place. Matched with Omnia's loyalty credit program on all your tackle and gear needs, this is the only app you need in your arsenal for success on the water.
Plenty of sunshine.
Come on, man, let's roll! What the?
To catch the fish, you need to be one with the fish.
With PowerPole shallow water anchors, you'll get the ultimate in precision, power, and control, so you can catch more fish. No face paint or phony fins necessary.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural, man-made. Every bait that's ever hit the water. No matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Attention all anglers, get ready for the South Shore Open presented by Horseshoe Hammond Casino in Northwest Indiana. On August 1st and 2nd, compete in this team bass fishing tournament on Lake Michigan with a guaranteed first place prize of $12,000. Bring the whole family to the Hammond Marina for a day of fun and games with a live DJ, food trucks, a cash bar, and boat and tackle vendors. Participating teams race to weigh in their best 5 fish limit each day. Don't get left on the shore. Visit southshoreopen.com to register.
They assemble at night, each one having prepared as diligently as possible to the time given to them before the witching hour, the hour of reckoning, the time when they begin outdoor cartoon television. Stray Casts is on the air.
Good evening, glory, hallelujah to you. What the heck's your story and what's going through you? This, my friends, is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk show. This is Stray Cast. It's Wednesday night. Give it up for yourself, Bass Galaxy. It's time to partay. The soiree has started. We're back in the saddle once again. Fresh and relaxed from vacation in the eye casting. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. That guy over there on his cellular device, he's the one and only Captain Ryan Pop Cornelius Whitaker right there. Right over there. Yes, sir. Outside hitman. He is.
I feel rushed.
Yes, I'm. No, you're not rushed. That's Neil Peart. That's Neil Peart. Hey, one of the most. This is one of our most favorite times of the year, Ryan.
Summer.
Yeah, summer turns you upside down, and it's time for the South Shore Open, the third annual, bro.
Third,
yes, which brings us the Chicago show here on Stray Cast, and last year. It's fun. We had Woo Daves on the show. We tried to get Woo to Chicago for the Derby, but he said he can't travel. So God bless you, Woo, and you're in our heart always, for sure. So this year on the Chicago show, we are bringing to you legend of the fighting world, singing songs and catching bass and fighting around the world, the one and only Clay Guida coming on the show tonight. Yes. Yeah. He's a bassing man.
And knows Chicago for sure.
Yeah, he loves him some Chi-Town.
Yeah.
And a couple country boys coming to the show tonight and coming to the south side of Chicago. Fisher, Anaya, and Pake South on the show tonight. Well, for sure, Pake and maybe Fisher. He works with the Sweet Tea, the All Sweet Tea Company, and he's doing some work with them today on a private pond. So you kind of you know how that goes. But
sounds like fun work.
We're gonna try and get Fisher in on this deal here tonight, of course, for you, Bass Galaxy, and we're also bringing to you Dennis Bannock and Danny Diambala from the South Shore Open. That's right. They're gonna talk to you about the whole deal going on tonight.
Godfather.
A couple of weeks, yeah, exactly. And Erik Bertowski. I always mess his name up.
Berstowski.
Erik Bertowski. Erik B. Let's just say Erik B. Bassmaster EQ angler and local Chicago Derber. He's going to be on with you, Ryan, and you're going to do some Derby brain picking questions to Pake and Fisher, and henceforth back and forth to you.
Sweet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Speaking of sweet, you know who's sweet like honey butter? Our producer, the one and only Andrew Ellenberger. He's a ginger ninja. Come on, Gingy. And undisclosed. Ginge, you know what? I saw the Star Wars exhibit. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you went.
Sometimes I still feel like I'm on the Millennium Falcon.
Were you the engineer?
Yes. I was the back one. I was the back button. That's what I was. Our team won.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, Rai.
Isn't he sweet like Wild Mountain Honey?
Yeah.
That's
we didn't get to talk pre-show.
The ginger.
I know. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
He was rushed.
Yeah.
But Ryan is very rushed. Yes. He is. But James, it's good to be back in the saddle and back from iCast. And Kurt from Power Pole says hi to you, Gingy.
I miss him.
Yeah.
That was all over that iCast.
I was all over the
iCast. It was my whole social media for about a week there. Did great, though.
Thank you. It was an honor to be asked by Bassmaster to go and do some work, be their man on the streets, their ambassador for the iCast. And it was fun. It was a more funnerness time than I thought it would be. Let me tell you. Thank you, Bassmaster. Thanks, Mitchell and John and Emily and everybody that worked hard on that deal there. Of course, Laura was on hand. Solomon, Kyle, everybody that put in a hand for the iCast from Bassmaster. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Fun stuff. And of course, 3 more weeks, and Bassmaster back at it, right?
Yeah.
In New York.
Northern Swing.
Over there, Yankee sizzle chest. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the deal. Did we cover it all? That's all our guests coming on the show tonight,
That's
right?
the guest.
There it is.
Hey, what are we giving away?
If you like, Rock and Shoal Fantasy, he's on vacation somewhere. I think he's in the Bahamas. Yeah, it's north of Switzerland and left of the Bahamas. That's where he's at right now.
They got good oil drilling over there?
They do. It's the Bahamas. It's really good. Yeah. JR Rock and Shoal Fantasy, he is on vacation there. So Ryan and the Ninja are taking over the chat board tonight. So get your questions in for Pake, for Clay Guida, Fisher, if he pops through, get them through. And we will be happy to answer those questions tonight here on the show.
You can ask them anything, by the way.
Yeah, for real. Especially Clay. Clay's not shy. He'll answer anything.
I mean, we don't have to ask it to him, but you can ask them anything.
Yes.
Get creative.
You should. Hey, speaking of iCast, let me back up a moment, and then we'll get to the giveaways. Congratulations to Sims Fishing on their iCast Show Award for the new Challenger rain suit. Yes, and if you want to win a free one of those, turn into Sims Fishing Behind the Tanks on Bassmaster YouTube. Find out deets on how to win a new Challenger rain suit. And tonight, like and share the live Facebook feed. We are giving away all kinds of cool stuff. We have a South Shore package valued at $100 South Shore package. Like and share the live Facebook feed. Tell your buddies about it.
Are there casino chips in there?
There's all kinds of good stuff. It's valued at $100. There might even be a horse head in there. I don't know.
Sweet.
Yes. Also, Pake and Fisher are giving away a prize, and we're going to let Pake and Fish tell you what that is. But believe me, it's worth it. Like and share the live Facebook feed tonight. On with the show. Omnia Fishing, if you have not downloaded the Premium Pro app, do so. Please do so. It is your tournament cheat code to good stuff going around on the lakes around the country. Next week, Omnia is going to pop in for a minute and tell us about it, along with Seth Feider and company with Black Sheep. They'll be on the show next week. Yeah, so that should be fun. Check out the Omnia Premium Pro app. Ryan, you know who's DTF?
I know who's DTF.
Yeah.
Mad Science Print Lab.
Especially when they're transferring stuff. The DTF transfers. That's the Mad Science Print Lab. Tell me about it, my man.
Oh, they screen print, they DTF, they embroider, whatever you need. They are your printer for all your small business, big business, medium business needs. They will do custom stuff. This shirt I'm wearing right now, weird 80s skate graphic.
I like it.
Yeah, awesome stuff. But
I need some work done, Ryan.
What's that?
Yeah, I need some work done myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but fisherman owned, skateboarder owned, cool guys, screen printing, embroidering, DTF.
Yeah.
You focus on your business, they'll focus on your merch.
Yeah. Tell Joe Ryan Popcorn Whitaker from the Stray Cast Show.
That's madscienceprintlab.com.
There you go, right there.
Get some stuff.
You know who doesn't skip a beat? It's the folks at Impulse Lithium, Bill and Darlene Weidler. All kinds of stuff coming aboard on the Impulse train as well. Some cool big screens for you electronics freaks, and rigging galore by Josh. Check out impulselithium.com, and don't forget about the Impulse Lithium bonus bucks rewards for tournament anglers. Moving it along, one of the coolest things to come around here on the Stray Cast Show in a while. If you don't know me, you don't know I'm a coffee freak. Here's the deal. I'm telling you now. This is the Gun Barrel Coffee Pop Smoke. And man, it pops. It sends you off. When I'm off the pop smoke, you better look out. It's 1,000,000 words a minute, and it makes your morning a fresh start. This is a veteran-owned company. And you know what? Every purchase of a satchel of this Gun Barrel Coffee, they give a little bit back to America, back to the veterans that help our beautiful country here. You know what I mean, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
And besides the pick me up, the stuff tastes good. It's a dang good. You know how like when Grandma used to say to you, Ryan, that'll put hair on your chest. Well, this will put hair on your chest, and it'll keep you going. That's Gun Barrel Coffee. Go to gunbarrelcoffee.com, put in code BASS and get not 10, not 15, not 20, but 25% off. Code BASS, gunbarrelcoffee.com. Tell them Stray Cast sent you right there. Okay. I think we did this. Boom, pow. Again, I want to tell you, we have Pake South coming on the show. Clay Guida, maybe Fisher Anaya if he gets his limit in time. And also we have Erik B, Danny, and Dennis from South Shore. It's a full boat tonight. Oh, I would be amiss if I did not tell you that Abu Garcia has another revolutionary reel on the way. You know, you've heard about the Volt IQ ride, the Voltique.
Yes, sir.
It sounds cool. It sounds cool. It is a streamer. It's very difficult to backlash. You can backlash it because you can put it in true free spool mode. But listen to this. Abu has a new reel. They're actually going to send me in the streets of Chicago with it, Ryan. I'd like you to join me possibly. And we're going to challenge people to backlash this reel. It's a new reel out from Abu. It's a lower price point every day in the market reel for anybody that wants to get into bait casting.
Are there rules?
There's rules and regulations. That means there's none at all. And while you're at it, summer fun, Berkeley fishing. Don't forget about the Fritz side biggin. It wobbles like a balsa B3. Ask David Fritz. Also, it's popping season, isn't it, Ryan? Isn't it, Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
Right there, the Berkeley Bullet Pop. Hey, put the power poles down. No, don't do it. Spot lock right now with the power pole move. Like and share the broadcast. Your chance to win a bunch of good stuff. We're coming back with a boatload of guests tonight. Hey, don't go anywhere. See you in a moment.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome back. I am not Jackie from Boatworks. I'm Pat Renwick, and this is Straight Cast, the glorified version of a Bass and Talk show. That is your co-host, Ryan Popcorn Whitaker over there. And let's get this Chicago show started. What do you say? Don't forget, like and share the live Facebook feed for your op to win a South Shore value pack. Over $100 of goodies in there, $100 worth of goodies. And of course, Pake South and Fisher Anaya giving away a mystery pack that is,
It's big.
It's big, grande, magnum. Hey, let's bring a board right now to get this party started. These are some guys that are the nucleus, the glue right here of the South Shore Open. We're proud to bring to you the one and only Mr. Dennis Bannock and Danny Brower. I almost said Denny Brower. I really did. Danny Diambalo wishes he was Denny Brower. That's
Danny.
Danny and Dennis. Hey, welcome to the Straight Cast show, guys. It's an honor to have you on the deal here, bud.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi.
Fellas. Hi, Ryan.
What's up, guys?
Are you?
That was a really good Judge Smales, by the way. That was
Well, I mean, right. I mean, I've got the name. It only goes. I mean, it's perfect, isn't it?
I'd like to mow my lawn.
Danny.
Yeah. How about a fresco? Let's go.
Limerick. What's Judge Snail's limerick that he has?
I only remember the ending.
What's the?
Oh
ending?
no, I got it. You got to give me a minute though. It's easy to grin when your ship comes in and you got the stock market beat. But a man who can smile, I'm close. A man worthwhile is a man who can smile when his pants are too tight in the seat.
There it is, and he wins the South Shore Open and wins a funny bassin, right?
Perfect.
That's the smile right there,
On
guys.
the Flying Wasp.
and
Yes.
And besides a little bit of anxiousness out of you guys, I know you are just ecstatic about the success of this third annual South Shore Open, aren't you, Dennis Bannock?
Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to widen my screen, but anyway, that's for another time.
That's fine. Yeah, you look good, Virgil.
Yeah, you don't look as good as Andy, but
it's slimming. It's slimming.
I like your Pink Floyd shirt too.
Yes, yeah, representing. Man. Thanks again for having us on. We're really looking forward to it. This is always a stressful time of year for me and Dan, because we're watching the weather like every day.
Don't look at it.
And it changes every day, so that probably doesn't help. But yeah, this is our third year. I think we're going to surpass last year's total of 47 boats. We're probably looking at around 50 to 55, I would imagine.
Awesome.
Yeah. So guaranteeing $12,000 first place prize. We're hoping that this year, because we haven't had it the last 2 years, for ideal conditions on the lake. I mean, it hasn't been terrible the last 2 years, but it hasn't been summer weather either, and Ryan can attest to that because he's been out there.
Yeah, it's been you know what? We got both days in the last 2 years. I'd say that's a win.
That is a win.
I agree 100%. And that is the goal for sure.
Yeah, but no, we have not had good legit early August conditions.
Right.
It's been fun.
And that's why we have it. And one of the reasons we have it in August. The other reason is because it's a different fishery in August.
Yeah.
As opposed to April, May, and June, and even July and August are pretty similar, I guess maybe. But yeah. And so this brings out all types of fishing techniques and fishermen, and it's just not
best of the best. As Chicago fish,
you got to be able to adjust and possibly do things that you're not comfortable doing, and you got to learn different techniques. So.
Hell yeah, here's what I like, Danny, about this deal that's going on. First off, there's no other tournament in the area. There might be tournaments that might get more boat draws. But first off, this is an outstanding payout. Second, it's these anglers are treated like royalty. Let's just face it.
Yeah.
This is a chance for the local anglers to get treated like Elite Series anglers. And I get to see how Elite Series anglers are treated. And man, I got to tell you, the party you put on for these boys, it's right there.
Yeah. So
with the Elite Series. So hold on one second. While we're speaking about that, why don't we bring in our buddy Pake South? What do you think? Let's bring Pake.
Yeah.
I want to introduce him to Danny and to Dennis here, and actually Pake and Fisher. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bassmaster Elite Series angler and Opens champion. It's one and only Mr. Pake South. Yes,
What's up, Pake?
Chicago.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
How's
Pake,
it going?
you've been in correspondence with these two gentlemen, but I'd like you to meet officially. That's tournament director and CEO of the South Shore Open. That's Dennis Bannock. And codependent of the
I'm the assistant to the traveling secretary would be my best.
That's Danny Gambala right
Assistant to the regional manager.
And this is the legendary man above his times, Mr. Pake South. Yes. How you doing, Pake?
Thank y'all for having me on. Nice to meet y'all too. Talked on the phone several times. Nice to see you face to face, even though it's over computer. But, appreciate y'all having me on here.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool. These guys texted me. I set Danny and Dennis up with some Elite Series anglers. There was a lot of guys trying to make it happen. And the true Derbers, Pake South and Fisher and Anaya, who just can't say no to a tournament, basically. You dangle that carrot and they're, a tournament? Yeah, we got a good chance at this. Yeah, we're there. We're there. And that's what it is. So thank you. It was nice to see your name, Pake, and Fisher's name on the roster. Pretty cool, bud.
Awesome, man. Thank y'all for inviting me to fish it. And man, I can't pass up a tournament for sure. It's good chance to go fishing and have some fun and hopefully win some money. Payout's pretty good in this one, and I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And they treat you like royalty. Now, Pake, I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit. And we had a couple phone calls, and I want Dennis and Danny, even Ryan, to clarify on this a little bit. But Pake, you're like, hey man, I just talked to my buddy Pat, and he said if I show up there in Chicago and steal all my graphs, I'm not gonna have no more rigs left. There ain't gonna be no more Mebas left in my boat. So I said, look, bud, I mean, I saw that show Shameless too. I love it. That's where we do live,
That's a good neighborhood.
Yeah, that's a better neighborhood. Yeah, but I mean, you really don't see that type of problem here. Ryan can attest.
Well, I mean, I'm a guide here. I pull my boat. I go 30 to 35 minutes in two different directions, south side of Chicago to the north side to Hammond. I've done 76 trips this year. I've never had an issue. Didn't have an issue last year. I think maybe I did have one thing happen a long time ago, but I was going through the worst neighborhood of Chicago, like the bad, like shouldn't have been there. And and
you were in college in your underwear too.
Yeah.
So I mean that does.
But I had a guy grab a fishing rod and I took off. He didn't get it. But I've been doing this for 20 years to the city, and that's the one thing that's happened. No one's ever stolen a thing out of my boat. No one's ever broken into my truck at a ramp. I've had that happen in the South in a lot of the big bass fishing areas. I know people get ripped off all the time down there, but
but don't worry.
It doesn't really happen here.
Pake, the whole town is behind you. I don't know if you saw the movie Frankenstein where they go after the monster with the pitchforks and the burning spears and everything else. Yeah, if anybody messes with Pake South or Fisher and the whole town.
We got your back.
Yeah, the whole town of Hammond's going after him.
Yeah.
You're safe, Pake. You are safe.
Hammond Marina is very safe.
Yes.
There's $1 million boats out there.
It's one of my favorite places to be, just to hang out. We did a tournament there Saturday, and I think me and Erik and Josh left the parking lot about 9 p.m.
Wow.
We went to the beach. We were riding waves on a boogie board. We got lunch. Hammond Marina is awesome.
Speaking of the marina, it remind anyone that's signed up that the marina gives us a very, very good discount if anyone wants to keep their boat in there during the tournament. It's patrolled. You got to plug in. I mean, they make it very, very convenient for anyone that really wants to take advantage of that. And Dennis and I actually would like more guys to do that because it makes it easier for us when we're getting guys on and off the water, if they can just pull into their slip and get us the fish. So anyone that's thinking of pulling their boat in and out, please consider the fact that you can spend the night, if you will, in the marina for a couple days of the tournament, and it would really help things out, and it makes it easier for everybody.
Yeah, I did it last year. You can leave your trailer in the lot. They've got spots for trailers. The only thing you do need is you'll need that adapter.
Right.
It's like I can't remember exactly.
Don't they sell it in the store, Ryan?
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
sell them in the store.
Yeah,
they do sell them in the store, in the ship store.
Amazon.
Yep, you can get them on Amazon cheap too. But yeah, you just need that adapter.
It's a converter from 220 to 110.
That's what it is.
Yeah, whatever it takes. 221,
Sure,
whatever it
221,
takes.
yeah,
Whatever
whatever.
it takes.
But yeah, I mean,
1.21 gigawatts. Who cares?
Yeah.
The whole
Pake's
deal.
like, what are they talking about? He's like,
Well, Pake's going to need one of those adapters there. But hey, not only is there excellent amenities for the anglers at this deal, it's a great place to bring the whole family, as you'll see, Pake. There's food trucks. Ryan has a karaoke deal going on where he sings at the end. It's really awesome. And
that's not true, but someone else could start it, and I will participate.
It's a true story we just made up, but excellent food, drinks, everything there at the
There's
Hammond
a beach
Marina.
right there in the lot too. Make a day of it.
Full scoreboard. You know what? It's pretty cool. Pretty
giant
cool.
scoreboard.
Yep. The Hammond Marina really does pull out the red carpet for us, along with the Horseshoe Casino. As you guys know, Friday night with the registration, the meeting, and then hospitality event afterwards. They feed us, they give us drinks, and it's a 3-hour deal from registration to
it's fun.
It's a blast.
By the way, so Pake, happy birthday! You got your spawn day coming up, right?
Yes, sir.
Couple
Thank
days,
you.
Pake.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're going to be 22.
All
But
right.
what are we going to do about
Yes.
Fisher's only
Pake's buying.
16. Yeah, Fisher's only 16. How is he going to get into the casino and all that?
Yeah, so we get special permission through the Indiana State Gaming Board for any
Elite
anglers
Series
participating
anglers.
in the South Shore Open that are under 21. So that's something else they do for us that I don't know if they do for anybody else.
Heck
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So so Fisher's basically got a pass to party. You know what I mean? He got a hall pass. He got himself
we don't
a
even have
hall
to sneak him in there.
He gets a special wristband that says no drinks.
Yeah.
That's okay. He can have mine. I'll
Yeah.
give him my name. Well, you don't look like Renwick. That's all right.
Yeah. Nobody does, Pat.
Yeah, right. That's
Hey, I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for putting this on in the region, Dennis and Danny and everybody that works so hard on this South Shore.
Yeah, and
Open.
if there's still time to sign up, registration ends Monday night at 11:59 p.m. SouthShoreOpen.com. It's an open. We accept anybody to come out and fish it, and we'll have a great time. And it's not just about winning it, although some people would digress, but it's about getting together and exploiting the fishery that Lake Michigan has become,
and winning,
But-
of course.
And from the classic in 2000 to where it's at now, anybody that fishes this lake will tell you it's completely a different fishery.
Yep, 100%. And we got some local anglers that are going to come on here a little bit and talk about that with Pake and maybe Fisher and Clay Guida, of course, who spends a bunch of time on the lake. But Dennis and Danny, hey, where do they go? Where's the website? South Shore.
SouthShoreOpen.com.
SouthShoreOpen.com. Still time to sign up if you are in the area. Hey, if you're even close to the Chicagoland area and listening to this broadcast, come on out. Fish against Pake South. Fish against Fisher and Anaya.
I mean, that's
right.
You hear a lot
That's
of guys
the cool
say,
thing, Pat.
yeah, I could beat these guys if I
Yep.
was in that tournament.
Yep.
Now's your time.
That's exactly it. That's why it's so cool to have these guys coming. And that's Dennis and I talked about it for a long time of trying to get that caliber of fishermen in this tournament to compete in a fishery that really has everything that these guys have to offer. I want everyone that comes out here to actually realize what Lake Michigan offers and what we offer these guys. I don't think that many people will wine and dine them, or they'll be wine and dine the way that we've been able to do it in Northwest Indiana. It's just a really cool event for everybody, and I'm very. Dennis deserves a lot of credit that he doesn't get a lot of stuff that he does behind the scenes.
He's nonstop. James Brown.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he is. If it weren't for him, this would not happen. And I mean, and the other thing too is that the more people that sign up, the more money we get the more prizes we get to give away.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
So if we get
payouts, more money you give
that's
out.
exactly it. That's exactly it. If we get 20 more boats, then grand prize is going to be 20 grand. Like that's how this thing works. And hopefully we can build to stuff like that. But really it comes down to people that are watching this. It comes down to the anglers. It comes down to the people that are competing, the people that see this. They need to share it, because that's how things move now, right? It's all social media. It's not about spending money on advertising on whatever. It is really through shows like this. So thank you, Pat. Thank you, Ryan.
Our pleasure.
This is how this thing gets bigger. Is if the people that fish it share it, we share it, and then hopefully, I mean, Dennis and I have talked for some really big plans if we get big enough, and I'll keep those between him and I. But we would really like to move this thing to something where we've got 100, 150, 200 boats. So thank you all for allowing us to talk.
It's our pleasure. And when I like to confuse business with pleasure as often as possible. And when you guys asked us to do this, it's a no-brainer. Thank you so much, Danny.
Yeah.
And Dennis, here's another one of your anglers right here.
Real quick. What's up, Erik?
There's Erik Patowski.
What? Tell them about the side pots, like the service awards and stuff like that.
So we're also giving away cash prize to the highest finishing team that has a veteran or active service member, firefighter, policeman, any EMS. So that's a separate side pot. Yep. We're also doing this year, thanks to Nathan Reynolds, who fishes the opens and things of that nature. He donated $500 to the team that brings in a 5-fish limit, the lightest 5-fish limit, legal limit.
Okay.
So even if you're sucking and all you're catching are 14 inchers, keep them, because it might be worth $500.
There's the chance.
If I do bad, that's the excuse. I was going for that.
So there's opportunities abounding. That is
without a doubt.
Besides the main payout.
One more thing I'd like to touch on, Pat, and Dennis can attest to this, is we do give money to charity. One of them is the Honor Flight. I don't know who's familiar with it, but with our money, they're able to take one veteran, and they're able to fly him out to Washington, and he's able to look at all the monuments, visit whatever war he fought in. On the way home on the plane, they give him letters from his family. There's a band that plays when they get off the plane at Midway. Yeah, it's
great.
Very, very cool. And Dennis can touch on the other one because that's special to him too. Go ahead, Dennis.
Yeah, so the other one is No Limits Fishing. It's an organization that actually Ryan turned me on to. They're a small group. They just started, I don't think that long ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And they take handicapped people who are wheelchair bound or handicapped on Lake Michigan, on usually pontoon boats, fishing. They go into the harbors. I think they may go on Lake Michigan every once in a while. But yeah, it's a great organization, and I'm proud to say they're part of the South Shore Open, and we might make a difference in someone's life of getting them out there fishing where maybe they didn't have that opportunity before.
Yeah, these guys are on the lake like almost every day during the summer.
Dude, and
I see them out there, and they just got a brand new boat too. They can take more people out.
Yeah.
But I see them. They're putting people on fish that wouldn't normally get to go out.
Right.
So
amazing
really cool.
opportunities.
Yeah.
All from a bass tournament.
I just wanted to touch on with Pake and Fisher coming this year. We're really honored to have you guys be the first elite anglers, pros, to come to this event. I mean, it really means a lot to us. And you know, we hope Lake Michigan treats you well, and I know we will. So you know, it's going to be a good time, regardless of the catching or fishing. But I think you guys will do fine, and I think you'll enjoy it. And thank you for coming.
Awesome.
Yeah. And thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
Again.
Thank you.
We hope you'll be back.
We'll put
Yes,
on a
sir. I
show.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you know, open tournaments across the country, there's usually elite anglers that live close enough where they jump in them all the time, but not so much.
Not
around here.
Chicago. So let's
Not
see.
Although this guy's making
Maybe
a bit
Eric
for it.
B.
I can't wait to see how Pake and Fish are doing this. I think they're going to find it challenging yet a cool fishery. Dennis and Danny, thank you so much for coming on the show. You guys are amazing, and thanks for your support of all our endeavors here at Stray Cast. And also,
thanks, guys.
Like and share the Facebook feed. South Shore is giving away an awesome prize tonight, $100 value. There you go, Dennis and Danny. Thanks. Peace, boys.
See you in a week.
Thanks, guys. Right there. Amazing. And Erik B. You know Pake and Erik, do you guys know each other?
I know. I've talked to Fisher in the bag line a little bit at the EQs, but I haven't talked to Pake. I fished against him at Rayburn though, and he beat me
Of
up.
course, yeah, Rayburn, he beat everyone by But what was the margin of victory there? I mean, you were almost 100 pounds for 3 days, Pake South, and then you won by what, 15 pounds or something?
15 or 16 pounds.
15 or 16. I mean, pretty amazing.
Good,
Erik B is an EQ angler and an aspiring hopes of being an Elite Series angler someday.
Yes,
working his way at it, Pake, just
Yes,
like
sir.
you. And you will be competing on Lake Michigan in the South Shore Open against Erik. Erik, who's your partner in this deal?
It's Jake Montavani. He's a college angler, and I've been fishing with him for a long time now. A lot
A
of
ringer.
local tournaments.
He's a ringer. You cherry picked a ringer.
Yes.
Jake's a
good.
ringer. Rattlesnake Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, we fish a bunch together at home, and been fishing ponds. And now that I have a boat, we've been fishing as many tournaments as we can together. And I'm excited to get after it with him. Hopefully, we can catch him.
And Ryan, who is your partner in this South Shore Open?
Ross Tornabeni.
Ross Tornabeni.
Yeah.
Don't say Tornabini or his sister will punch you.
It's Tornabeni.
Yes, it's Tornabeni. that is right.
Yep. The bed fishing phenom, Ross Tornabeni.
Awesome. Yeah, no, he does have eyes on every side of his head.
It's
some
pretty
way or
ridiculous.
another. I don't know how he sees those fish.
I think I can find them on beds in November.
And then Pake South, who is your partner for this South Shore?
Oh, Fisher and Anaya.
Old
We'll see.
Fisher and Anaya.
We'll
Yeah,
see who gets kicked to the back of the boat. I'm sure we'll be fighting over the trolling motor the whole time.
Do you have that TMF disease? Do you know what that is? It's
do
trolling
not.
motor foot. Yeah, I get it all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah, when I'm not on the front of the boat, my foot just starts twitching. You know what I mean? You get that too, Pake?
I do get that a little bit. I kind of like to be on the front of the boat, but I'm not opposed to sitting back there flinging my drop shot around.
Yeah, how you guys going to work that out? Is this going to be a side-to-side deal for you guys, or is it going to be boater co-angler?
I guess we'll have to see how practice goes, but I'm guessing it'll probably be side-to-side deal. Every time me and Fisher's fish together, and all the other team tournaments I fish around the house, 70% of the time at least, it's side by side. If one person misses a fish, the other person gets right in there on him. So
there it is.
Works good. You can work together up there without getting in each other's way.
And I'm sure they're no stranger. To,
You ever done it in 4-foot waves?
No, I have not.
You might get to.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
No, yeah. You don't need a butt seat. You just hold on to him.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to hold on to Fisher up there.
Well, when a G-Man and I always talk about it, and Fighter calls it as well, the David Fritz seat that that Fisher has in his
He
boat.
does have the
He's-
David
He's
Fritz
got
seat.
the David Fritz seat in the front.
Do you know what the Mark Davis seat is? I always say this.
What's that?
That's the driver's seat when you're landing a fish.
Oh, okay. That's the
Get
that
down
is
in
the
my Mark Davis seat.
That is the Mark Davis seat.
He was doing it before it was cool.
So, Pake, you're no stranger being an Elite Series angler and an EQ and Opens angler. That fishing strange bodies of water is really not intimidating, or it is intimidating? You tell me.
Not really. It's not that intimidating to me. It's more exciting than anything. I like showing up and seeing new places and figuring it out. You spill your coffee everywhere.
Almost, I caught it. But like I almost a little bit here, but I caught it with the rest of my panther-like reflexes. It could have been terribly bad.
But yeah, I like showing up to new places. It's fun. Every now and then it's intimidating, but not really. I think it. I just like the challenge of figuring something out, and most of the time, except for this year, I keep managing to not figure stuff out. But
you're not doing that
figure it out
horrible,
most
and
of the
you're in second for rookie of the year. You're in 36, I believe, in the elites. Does that sound right? Hey,
yes, sir.
Oh, I mean, let's be real. You're in the most elite club in the Bass Galaxy, and being 36 as a rookie is not too shabby. A lot of people take it for granted with amazing finishes like from your buddy Fisher, or guys winning a couple of them like Trey McCanny already. You know, that's just not as easy as it seems, is it, Pake?
It is definitely not. That's one. I got told a lot before I entered the opens that opens were harder than the elites because of all the boats. There's way more. There's twice as many boats, more and more fishing pressure and all that. And honestly, the elites are. You know, I definitely did not expect it to be easy by any means. They completely exceeded my expectations as far as the level of talent and how difficult it is. I mean, if you catch them mediocre is the bottom of the leaderboard. So like you've had to catch them pretty good all year to even make the 50 cut. And like, I don't know if there's been a single tournament this year that I've predicted the weight correctly for the 50. It's 3 pounds light. And then you catch them and you're sitting all right. And you think, okay, the weights will go down tomorrow. And then they go up another 3 pounds. So
it's nuts, dude. And here's the deal. I know from being behind the tanks with you guys in the bag line all the time that it can be very deflating, even spending time with you guys in the boat, because you feel out on the water that you've had. Well, you're never satisfied, but you feel on the water that you've had a day that might keep you in contention, get you some points, get you some money in your pocket. And then you check in and you look at the bass track and you start to see some of these weights and you're like, what in the wide world of sports are these guys doing? Right, Pake?
Yep. That has happened to me several times this year, especially after some of the practices I've had. And I thought I've done not great by any means, but I thought I did mediocre enough to be at least somewhere close to 50 cut. And then you get back and you're way down the leaderboard. And it's happened several times. They catch them at whatever you think the weight's going to be. You just go ahead and add another 3 or 4 pounds to it.
Might as well, because they're all sandbaggers too.
Like Josh Sokol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sandbaggers as well. One of the reasons Elite Series anglers, as Ryan will attest to, as Erik will attest to, as I will attest to, as a bass fishing fan, one of the reasons they're so good is not only because their immense amount of talent is the time on the water, but the strict rules that they must adhere to in competition. One of them being the famous no information rule. Right, guys? Right, Pake? Well, guess what? At the South Shore Open, there's no information rule, right? So, Pake, we're giving you, and as well as Erik and Ryan, the opportunity for you guys to bounce some questions off each other. Now, the Erik, there's no sandbagging. Ryan, there's no sandbagging. Pake, there's no sandbagging. Okay? You don't have, I mean, but Pake is very, so you'll find that these Elite Series anglers are very intelligent about asking questions that can help them put fish in the boat. You know, like Bill Dance always used to say, you know, if they ask you what lure you're catching them on, that might not always be the smartest angler. But if they ask you how deep they are, then you know the guy's smart. right? That's an old Bill Dance saying right there.
Yeah.
With that being said, Pake, Erik, and Ryan, why don't you guys ask yourselves a few questions amongst each other about the big lake or about Bassin in general? You know what I mean? Learn from Pake South. Pake, learn from Erik. Pake, learn from Ryan. He's a guide out here on this lake, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? Guides are the easiest guys to beat, right, Pake? Aren't they? Because you're a guide too, aren't you, Pake?
I don't know. I don't know.
It'll be hard to beat, trust me.
and then UFC legend, Hall of Famer Clay Guida is going to join us shortly, and he's going to chime in. He spent some time on this big lake too. So,
all right, I got a question for Pake.
Go ahead, Ryan. Popcorn Whitaker.
Pake, when you if you're going to a new lake, is it better, or just personal preference, whatever? Is it better to try to see the whole lake? Say you got 3 days of practice. Try to see the whole lake, or just break it down into a small area and learn that small area better?
I kind of just break it down into a small area. Like in the opens and all this year, really, I barely even looked at I didn't even map study before the tournaments. I kind of just show up, put in at one of the main ramps. I'll do a little bit of map study the night before and just kind of figure out where I want to put in the morning, and then which is usually where we're taking out of. And then I just kind of start running around from there. And if it's horrible, I'm not catching any fish, I'll make a big move, go to a different section. But I don't like running very far. So I tend to stay pretty close to the ramp if at all possible. There's a lot of tournaments
like that
close to the ramp.
Pake, was it like that in Texas and in Alabama when you won the opens?
Yeah, I didn't go very far on either one of them. I maybe ran, I don't think it was 10 minutes at Rayburn, and then I got my boat on plane twice all day on the third day at Eufaula. I got it on plane at Blastoff, and when I ran back to Blastoff, I mean, I was just kind of I idled around a little bit, but I don't like to go that far. I like to maximize my fishing time, so I try to find something close to the ramp, but I kind of just break it down section for section. I'll fish a section for a little while. If I'm just not feeling it, then I'll just look at the map and go find something else.
Awesome. Have you been studying this Lake Michigan at all, Pake? The South Shores?
I've looked at it. I've looked at it on Lakemaster a couple times. Looked at it on Google Earth a little bit, but not much. I bet total time looking at the map on this place maybe about 10 minutes.
Okay, not bad.
I just kind of wanted to see a general idea of how it laid out, and all that, and I didn't put too much time into it. Kind of the mindset I go with it is that you can spend all that time looking for everything, and this is kind of a double-edged sword, but you can spend all that time looking for everything, and then you get there and it's not what you thought it was going to be. All that stuff you just spent all that time studying might not be worth the crap. Now, if it was, then it might have benefited you a little bit. But I like to just get there and see what they're doing when I'm there, and then I'll get on the map and do some map study and look for more stuff that's similar to what I've already started catching fish on.
Fish the moment.
There it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Excellent. Now, Erik wins tournaments on this big lake. Ryan wins tournaments, angler of the years on this big lake. Erik, do you hold the biggest 3 fish limit still? Does that still stand?
I don't know, but I think I have the biggest 3 this year, I'm pretty sure.
And that's what. So in Indiana, when it's only single derb and it's not a team, basically it's only 3 fish, Pake.
Yeah.
And what was your heavy 3 fish that you had, Erik?
1589 on 3.
Not shabby. 1589 for 3.
You had 16. I thought you had 16 years ago. No?
I don't know. I have to look. I think it was like 1563 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's some big ones in there. Are those all smallmouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Fisher texting me now.
Is he coming?
Yeah, let's find out. Let's see. He just got done with dinner, so his belly's full. Let's find out. Then we'll really find out. So you had 16 pounds. Sorry, I tuned out a minute of the broadcast.
Yeah, close to that, I guess. Yeah.
Amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Elite Series champion, and Pake's partner in crime here on this South Shore. Give it up for Fisher and Anaya. Hi, Fish.
What's up?
How you doing, bud?
Oh, just got done catching a few fish and eating some supper.
And drinking some sweet tea, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I like it. I like it. So, hey, Fisher, you're just in time. I know you're on a limited basis here, but you're at perfect timing for, in the Elite Series, there's the no information rule. But here on the South Shore Open, there's all the info you can get. So basically, these guys just asked Pake a few questions. So Fisher, say hello to Erik Bertowski. He is an EQ angler, aspiring. You've talked to Erik before. He's going to be fishing in this derb. They call him maybe an expert. He holds the big fish, 3 fish limit on this lake. And Ryan Popcorn Whitaker, my co-host, is a guide on the lake. So Fisher and Pake, hit him with some questions. Anything you want to know about the lake, hit him, Fish. Hit him.
How bad? How big the waves get?
It depends on the how much wind we get, obviously, but we're in a little bit less protected spot on the Great Lakes, and we have a lot of steel walls and like steel points, so the waves will like refract back and forth, so they'll get a little bit bigger. But I mean, they can get really big, but there's places to get out of it, and you guys will find that. But yeah, I mean, they'd get really, really big if, I mean, you're not going to be out in it, but
right. If it's too big, we won't fish. It'll get. But yesterday they got the 12 foot. So
perfect.
Nobody went fishing.
But nobody went fishing. Both my trips are canceled. But no, if it's on a non small craft advisory day, the biggest it'll get would be like maybe 5-6 foot.
Pasquotank is I mean, you handled Pasquotank. You guys will be fine. And
Lake Ontario.
What was the other one?
Pasquotank.
Arkansas River that beat the snot out of us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You handled those ones.
The one thing I will tell you that's a little different, but I don't know if you've run the Miracle Mile at the, St. Clair, Detroit River, anything like that, but a lot of our water's kind of like that because we got seawalls. It's pretty much all industrial seawalls all up and down from Chicago down into Indiana. That's hard to say. But those waves reverberate. They come off the wall. So if you got 3-footers, they're going to go by you and they're going to come back, and it turns into a bathtub.
Little washing machine. Little wash. He's trying to intimidate you guys too.
It's not. It's actually not bad. I find the bathtub waves easier to run than if they're all going one direction, because you just pick a speed and you go. You don't even have to drive. There's nothing you can do. You just go whatever speed you can go.
What do you got, Pake? Hit him with a question here. Hit him with a Durbin question about the big lake.
What's the water clarity like? Is it going to be this stupid crap where I can see the bottom in like 20 foot of water, or is it going to be like normal, like 3 foot?
Most likely it'll be that clear. Yeah,
it's clear.
You don't think so, Erik?
No, Erik?
No, we're having a north right now, so I think it's going to be a little bit dingier, but it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to be like 20 foot clarity. I don't think it's
10.
So we're getting north during that week too, so it's going to be a little bit chalky. Like, you guys will be chilling, trust me.
You guys watching forecasts 8 days out? Come on.
You watch the forecast like
it's going to change
9 years out. Don't even
I don't even look until 2 days because it doesn't matter. But no, yeah, it'll be. There'll be areas that'll be real clear, and there'll be chalked up areas. But for the most part, it'll be clear in the summer.
Have you ever used a flogger before, Fisher or Pake?
Nah.
No. You ever got a black eye from a flogger?
Doors on your. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's been anywhere the smallmouth were spawning, so I don't even own one.
No.
You never know what's going to happen.
Water's been pretty warm.
What's going to happen in this deal? Hey, so Pake and Fisher, Pake, you know the deal. We haven't had a chance to talk to Fisher about it, but you guys are giving away a like and share contest today, Fisher and Pake. Perfect. And so it's a pretty cool deal. If you have not liked and shared the live Facebook feed, you probably should, because Pake's about to lay it on you right now. Pake, what's going on here? What can they possibly win?
They can win an FXR rain suit.
Wow.
Adventure suit.
Adventure
That is the
adventure
summer
suit.
That is the summer suit.
Okay.
That's the one you want to wear. When it's in the 70s, 80s, and it's raining, you don't want to sweat crazy. That's the light one. That's a good one.
And since the South Shore Open is a team derb,
Mhm.
and Fisher and is on Team FXR and Pake potentially, they're giving away two rain suits. All right, so 2 winners here.
Yep.
Like and share the feed. That's pretty cool, ain't it, Fisher?
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff. I've been, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one I've been wearing this summer to fish out of all these night tournaments around the house because it just gets muggy and everything gets wet. You don't want something that's going to make you hot, so you just slide that on so you stay dry.
Yep.
There it is. And you got your chance to win one today here on the Straight Cast Show. Hey,
2 chances.
Yeah, 2 chances to win and a South Shore swag bag as well. Hey, Pake and Fish, you know who loves you guys? Zona's spirit animal.
Oh, trust me.
Dude,
Oh,
he
yeah.
loves you boys. Kane is awesome. He loves you guys, man.
He's in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah. He's
Hey,
in here
get
the
your
whole time.
questions in now for Fisher and Pake. Hey, Fish, I know you got a bunch of stuff going on, and we don't want to keep you too long. You're actually working. It may not seem that way. He's out in the wilderness right now, but enjoying a few zins and some big mouth bass and some sweet tea. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So, but Fish, we do appreciate you popping on the show and always your support of this Straight Cast Show, and we can't wait to see you in the Windy City.
Hey, that'll be fun. Honestly forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was supposed to let you know, and I kind of forgot, and it kind of crossed my mind. I was like, "Oh crap!" So luckily, y'all wasn't dumb when I tried to get on here.
Yeah, no, that was
No.
it was so good. We're happy that it worked out like this, and it was perfect timing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
There
sir.
it is. Hey, take everybody's money, Fisher. All right, might as well. You're good at it. You're
That's
damn
the
good
plan.
at it. All right, we'll see you soon. Give it up for Fisher Anaya, Bass Galaxy. He's got to go back to work.
See y'all.
Appreciate you, bud. Hey, Pake, you hear a lot of guys in the comments there. Some people get intimidated that an Elite Series angler is coming to fish against local anglers. Now, let me back up a minute, and I'm familiar with local tournaments, jackpots around the country, especially Texas and Alabama, where you are from in Texas, Pake, and where Fisher is from in Alabama. There's a lot of local tournaments that professional anglers fish. Everybody from guys like Pake South and Fisher and Anaya to the likes of Gerald Swindle and Jordan Lee. So what do you, I mean, oh, wait a minute. This just in. I don't think he is a local angler at all. He's a worldwide angler. And this dude abides. Bass Galaxy. Give it up for the one and only legend, Mr. Blake. What's up? The dude abides.
What's up, guys? Thank you
What's
guys so
going
much.
on?
Thanks for having me on the show. Thank you guys for being so patient. I really appreciate you guys having us on. This is awesome. The dude is back in the dude's den, man. I don't get to Florida very often. I don't get to hang out at the beach house. So yeah, I just had a nice dinner. We might have had a White Russian, a Caucasian.
Of course you did. You had a White Russian. Of course you did.
Well,
You and
you
Buddy.
know, right?
Hey, so listen, Pake, someday, look what fishing can bring you. See this, Pake? He's got a house in every state. He's at the Florida one right now, Pake. Stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, guys, I remember, hey, I've invited you down a bunch of times too. Fisher, all you guys, you're welcome anytime. You guys know I'm a bass fisherman at heart. I grew up, our dad took my brother, sister, and I fishing for bluegill, for catfish, for bass when we were kids in Northern Illinois. But now that I live in South Florida, the saltwater thing is the cool thing to do, but I'm still a bass fisherman and I live on a freshwater lake and we fish for bass all the time. So don't think I ever lost the love for my true passion of freshwater fishing, man. I
We
love
can tell you're ate up with it, and Pake, you're a rookie, you're a freshman on the Elite Series, and Clay, no disrespect, but you're kind of like a rookie or a freshman
100% rookie.
on the bass scene. You know what I mean?
Amateur, in LaBelle's terms, I'm an amateur.
I think you're a little. You spent some time on the water. You got a little up on that, but I mean, what I mean by that is we're just starting to hear about Clay Guida in the bass fishing scene. You know what I mean? You kind of you've been planting the seeds, especially with the in the saltwater scene for the last few years. But now we're starting to hear about you in the bass fishing deal, and especially because of your affiliation with G-Rat Baits. And congratulations, Clay Guida, on your guys' award at ICAST. What that was a terminal tackle award? Was that what?
Best terminal, right?
What was it? What was
Yeah.
the award you got from ICAST?
Yeah, terminal tackle for our urchin rig.
For the urchin rig. And Pake loves him some urchin. This is the urchin moon. I mean, when he goes to any sushi place, he's like, pile on the urchin. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. You know what I mean? So what is the urchin rig from you guys at G-Rats? What is that deal?
Man, well, I tell you what, we had such an amazing reception at ICAST. It was just next level. We tried in 3 different categories. We had this new one called a curl fish, which is technically or essentially a salmon. It's a body. You flip open I guess the canister, and you can put your sardines in there. You close it. Yep, and this thing just rolls like a dead sardine. So we were in there, and we were there, I guess, in the hard plastic category.
Gotcha.
We entered in the soft plastic category for freshwater soft plastic because there's so many categories. It's kind of hard to keep. And we entered our own urchin rig or dice bait or whatever people call these things. I think it looks like an urchin or like a spider. So my partner Garrett Dixon created, designed, developed we call it the Weber. We have it in 3 different sizes. Our small one is called the Weber. It's 15 millimeters at the core, and then our middle one is called the Papa Web, which is 21 millimeters at the core.
Okay.
And the biggest one is called the Papa Web, which is also 21 millimeters at the core, but it's the size of like a 12-inch softball.
Damn,
So
Papa don't take no mess.
It's real big.
you guys have seen these big ones. It's pretty next level, but everyone was asking, and just like everyone saw at ICAST, everyone wanted to answer the question of, okay, here's this new dynamic bait that has been around for a little while. First time I saw it, I was watching, wasn't eBear, it was Alton Jones Jr. and the Heavy Hitters 4 or 5 years ago. I remember I was getting ready for one of my biggest fights in the UFC, and in between training hour, I always after the training session, I go back to the place in Sacramento, California. I'd be training the Team Alpha Male with Uriah Faber, Chad Mendez, Cody Garbrandt, Danny Castillo, Darren Elkins, all these guys. But in between, that's what would get me fired up for my next training session would be to flip on the Elite Series, watch these guys, watch Fisher, watch all these badasses fish. That's kind of what gave me peace of mind in between training. So I would watch these guys, and I was watching Alton Jones Jr. on the Heavy Hitters, and I saw him pull out this goofy, gangly looking thing with these tentacles, with these.
Everybody's making fun of it.
Yeah.
And I remember he was like, I don't even really know what this is, if this thing's going to work. But he's like, I'm trying it anyway. And it's obviously grown to something it's literally taken another life form. If you get,
it really has. It's a whole, I mean, it's a category beyond categories. And then you guys, so correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't know the full deal on it. I should. You guys have a hook that goes with this deal?
Correct. Yep. So like I said, I kind of got the subject. So we created what we call the urchin rig. It's designed, developed, created, patented, trademarked. We have our own hooks. We have our own G-Rat hooks. We have it in 5 different weights, 5 different sizes. So at the bottom, there's a weight. There's like there's a shaft, a rod, whatever you guys want to call it. And there's a little curl on the top. And then there's 3 different hooks. We have a treble hook, a single hook, and we have a hook that's weedless as well too. So you clip that thing right on there. Obviously, put the shaft in the hole. And,
we love that. He got censored right away. He put the shaft in the hole and he got censored right away. Unreal.
Rigging videos.
Some timing right there.
So hey, Pake, you were walking around the cast. I mean, the koiki type bait, the urchin type bait, the amoeba bait, abounding. I mean, everybody talking about the thing. It's wild, ain't it, Pake? You
It's
setting
pretty
records
wild.
in the opens on it. Of course, Jason Christie. And then you got Alex Davis on the NPFL. I mean, just all kinds of money being won on this deal. Of course, the Johnston brothers. It is something. It's really something, isn't it, Pake?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, and to kind of be on the front end of it with doing that at Rayburn, and how much it's blown up wild since then, and how many tournaments, how much money's been won on it is pretty wild.
Dude, I mean, and think about it, added up even on a local level. And when you won at Rayburn, that was the same time we had Fisher on for the Martin win, I believe. And you would not give it up how you were rigging that thing. You were as tight-lipped as anybody could be. You did not want anybody to know. Now the table turns and the turntables and the bag's out of the cat. Most people know how to rig that thing now. And you are on that Berkeley Meba heavy. That's your deal, right?
Yes, sir. Most of the time, that's the one I'm throwing now. I've gained a ton of confidence in it over the last several months.
Now, the full size one, we call that what? What's the full size one?
The 4.5-inch Meba.
The 4.5. And are you still doing the treble rig, or have you messed around with the frog hook since Christie's win?
I'm kind of doing both. Messed around with both. They both work. Both work pretty good. I've kind of just been switching back and forth. I'm still learning on that a little bit, trying to see which one I like better. Because I've been losing a few fish on the treble hook when I first started throwing it. Like, I don't think I lost one the entire tournament at Rayburn. The practice or the tournament. I wasn't losing any. And then I started losing some, not very many. I mean, not to where it's a huge problem, but I started losing some. So I've been messing around back and forth through the different methods, still playing with it though.
You're smirking a little, like there's certain things you don't want to give up. Do you notice that, Eric? Do you notice that, Ryan? Folks at home, there's certain things he doesn't want to talk about. Clay, you made it back. Thank you. And Pake South was not telling us everything. And we lost Clay again. What? No, what?
There he is.
Oh, there's Clay. How you doing, Clay? We gotcha? The dude is silent. The dude has gone silent.
Phone's ringing, dude.
All right. Anyway, Pake. So the Berkeley Meba is a weighted bait, right? Pre-weighted, I guess. The Max Scent formula, right?
Yes.
There's Clay. He's still on mute.
Can't hear you.
He looks good. Clay looks amazing. Do you still weight that 4.5-inch Meba when you're dabbing it ever, Pake?
I do not. I just throw it the way it is. Now, I've weighted it maybe once or twice fishing some deeper schools on fork. Like once you get down around 22, 25 foot, it becomes just a big pain in the butt to even get it down there if the wind's blowing at all. But other than that, no, the weighting's about perfect on it. That's one thing I work close with them on, and to try to get the weighting right to where you didn't have to weight it. And I can't remember the last time I put a weight in one. I just pull it out of the tub they send it in and stick it on a hook and throw it just the way it is.
Okay, so if I'm dabbing it around docks, like let's say how Chris was doing or how Jason Christie was doing, and I'm throwing it on let's just say a 2-aught or a 3-aught frog hook. In your opinion, I don't need to add any weight to that Berkeley Meba, and I can still snap it as effectively just like Christie was?
Correct. Yes. It's got about the perfect sink rate to where you're not just popping it on the surface. It falls the right amount, but it still floats and hovers there without getting on the bottom as well. It's not too heavy, not too light. It's about perfect. Whether you're throwing it on the treble hook or the frog hook, I hadn't had to add any weight to it at all.
Okay, good. Do we got you back, dude? Clay's got no sound. We can't hear him. He's still on mute. Okay, so if you're gonna add weight to that Meba, do you use just a nail weight? Is that effective enough?
Yep, just a simple lead nail weight. Nothing fancy. I've just got a whole bunch of lead nail weights, and I'll usually, if I do add weight, it's usually not much. I'll just kind of take a piece of a lead nail weight and shove it right through the middle of it.
Okay, gotcha. That's perfect. We're if you're listening on the podcast tomorrow and you can't see on the live, we're having some technical difficulties with Clay. I'm not sure we can see him, but we can't get his audio for some reason right now. Hey, so Erik, what do you think? I mean, you're an EQ angler. You're used to fishing against Elite Series anglers in the opens and EQs, but there are some local anglers that are intimidated by the fact that Pake and Fisher are coming. What do you think about that?
I hate it because I dislike it, but Pake and Fisher, they both fish plenty of local tournaments, and they probably fished against plenty of pros all their life. And if someone like commented or said, man, a pro's entering the tournament, like you would get clowned so hard, and Pake could probably attest to that. Like you just got to go fish. It's not a big deal.
You'd get clowned so hard, he said.
Yeah, you totally would. And it kind of happened, and that's what happened. So.
Yeah, it wasn't someone wanted to put on a show in the South Shore comment section that usually puts on a show in the comment sections. It's no big deal.
Yeah, when people who are local that have never fished this tournament are now saying, this is why I'm not fishing this tournament, it doesn't really hold much water.
Yeah, it doesn't. So, Clay, do we have you? Please.
Guys, I can hear you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clay Guida's back.
Guys,
we got you.
Man, I could hear you guys loud and clear the entire time, man. When I went on that long spiel, me rambling about this and that and the other, man.
It's okay, and we're glad you're back.
Somebody said you were battling the Wi-Fi like Diego Sanchez.
Yes, the card taking it in the chin. Hey, so buddy, I want to hear about your hook. I want to hear about this iCast hook that you wanted to deal with.
Man, it's going to be hard to describe it like I just did. All right, so let me backtrack a little bit. Obviously, people have developed this badass urchin rig, a spider rig, a dice bait, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? So, Garrett Dixon, the founder, and Gary Collins Jr., they're two hammers at Clear Lake, which is right now the number one ranked bass lake, freshwater lake in the whole country. And these guys wanted to fix that question mark. How do you rig this urchin bait? So we came up with the urchin rig. It was our own G-Rat design hook. So we got 5 different weights. So there's a weight on the bottom. There's a little small shaft. We got like a 1/32, we got a 3/8 ounce, we got a 1/2 ounce, we got a 1/4 ounce, and then we have 3 different hooks. We have a single hook, we have a treble hook, and then we have one that's weedless as well. It's all in the same package. And I told you guys we have 3 different size urchins. I'm not sure.
Shaft in the hole again.
I've seen it.
Okay, so all right, you guys caught that part. Good deal. Exactly.
Yeah.
You put it through the core. You put it through the core and you hook it right in that top little freaking phalange, whatever you want to call it, that clasp. There we go. And this thing, like I said, you have a better hookup ratio. This thing, I mean, it's got that amazing motion. It pushes water, the little tentacles, the phalanges, the appendages, and ours are fork-tailed at the end to push even more water. So that's we wanted to really, make a splash in the fishing world, and we figured, man, everybody needs terminal tackle, and everybody's going to be buying the urchin rig from someone. They're going to get.
What's like that is the number. It was like the number one question on the internet is how do you rig these things? So you guys knocked it out.
And Pake, the 2 opens you won. What was the paycheck in each open?
47, I think, at Rayburn, and close to 40, 37, 38 at Eufaula.
So Clay.
Yep.
This gentleman right here on your right, Mr. Pake South, has almost won $100,000 just on an urchin rig on that Berkeley meet. So, I mean, that's just one fraction of the amount of money, the impact that this new category of bait has made. Nuts. Insane, Clay Guida.
It's unreal. So like I said, we wanted to scratch that itch. We wanted to try to invent something that is going to stay, that's going to be a footprint in the terminal tackle industry for a long time. And,
All right, let me tell you, Clay, if you're putting the shaft in the hole and you're having to scratch that
you
itch,
know, just got to
afterwards,
scratch that itch,
not
boys.
always the best deal. But hey, Clay, you're no stranger to spending some time on the South Shores of Lake Michigan. And you
sir.
love Chicago. I mean, and that's kind of why you're here. You absolutely love the city of Chicago. Whenever you get a chance, you're going to a sporting event or you're spending some time on the water. And Lake South and Fisher and Anaya. Fisher had to go. He's doing a sweet tea deal right now. And so we still got Pake, and they're coming here to fish the South Shore Open, Clay, as you know.
I saw that you guys got that event coming up.
Yeah, I'd like you, as someone who spent some time on the big lake, to maybe give Pake South some information. Give him some
Don't give him
advice.
any spots, Clay.
Give him Ryan.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Go with Ryan a lot. Ryan's a guide here. So go ahead, give him some dots. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Clay? Give Pake some
No,
dots.
no spots. You can tell him other
But
stuff.
seriously, give him some advice about this big lake. He's never fished it in his life.
All right. First of all, Mr. Pake South and Mr. Patty Renwick, I have to give all the credit to the other gentleman on this podcast right now. The man, the myth, the
Introduce
legend.
our producer.
Okay, him too. But yeah, a dear friend and one of my favorite people to fish with and learn from, Captain Ryan Whitaker.
He's a beast. Seriously.
The guy. Yeah.
Ryan, show him the mini Ryan. Show him the mini Ryan. Mini
Yeah.
Ryan's the beast too.
Man, it's pretty wild, Cap. We're coming up on a year. Next month will be a year that we met and got to fish together. And we've had a lot of great times out on the water. And you've showed me about a species I had never caught out there before, because we had talked. You know how I am. I talked to my dad. I talked to my buddies when I'm out on the water, and my dad was one of the first people I called and sent him pictures. I'm like, "Yo, Dad, we're catching these big ass smallmouth out here on Lake Michigan." He's like, "Wait, hold on a second, guys, real quick." Yeah. My dad grew up fishing. He grew up in Chicago, and he would take the bus from down to Belmont Harbor when he was a kid, and he would catch only perch. He didn't know there was such thing as smallmouth bass up there. My dad loves catching smallmouth. He just didn't know they were there. And back in the 60s and 70s, when my dad grew up, apparently they weren't really there. So
I went there to like the 90s.
Yeah, Captain Ryan. Yeah, Captain Ryan educated him on it, and my dad was just like, "Wait, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Tell me how." He brought the mollets and this and that, so he got my dad up to speed on it. And here we are. Fast forwarding a year from when we met, and we get to just go out there and have fun. Everyone knows I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, but to be able to go back home and fish Lake Michigan and catch some of my favorite bass.
I'll say too, Clay, every time you come out, it's like usually some of the worst times of the year, and then there's just this incredible bite for some reason. Every time you come out,
got that energy.
Dude, it might be hard. Like, it's kind of hard to get a bite right now, and then we go and we're like, "Oh, look, a bunch of giants," and they're like every time he comes out.
That's so Clay, give some advice about fishing on the lake. That's what I want you to do.
All right, here's my advice about fishing on the lake. Contact Chicago Bass Fishing's the owner, the Captain Ryan Whitaker.
Ryan's not gonna give him a nugget. What do we do?
Okay.
We're throwing one of your baits. What was the
Here
key?
we go. I'm going to tell you right now. I would throw three things. I would throw our Weber. Okay, throw the small one. Maybe throw the Papa Web. I don't know how the smallmouth are going to react to our middle size, our 21 millimeter core body on those. But throw the Weber for sure. I would say throw either our rocker or our thin swim, our 3-inch or 4-inch thin swim or rocker, and then also throw the tightrope fishing any one of those jigs. Which one? I use like a green pumpkin. I call it army green. I use the army green color, and we jack them on those guys. That's it. Drag it across the bottom.
Ryan's shutting them up, Pake. Yeah. So you got that. You have a minnow type bait, okay? You have a dice type bait or your urchin type bait. You got a finesse jig.
Yep, and you got your jig, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't beat that crap on the Lake Michigan.
I mean, it's really only
but
it's things.
Yeah, that's
wait, one more thing too, real quick though, guys. Captain took us to a spot. We didn't know if there was going to be any fish, and he threw our Sneaky Pete, the Guida's sexy shad color, our signature color, and he caught
Oh,
what was that, a 4? What'd you catch, like a 4.6 pound small? You do that
or
thing
Steve
was,
Kennedy's
on
bait.
an 8-inch glide.
On
Yeah.
Steve Kennedy's Sneaky Pete.
you got it, the Steve Kennedy OG version. It was great, man.
Oh,
That's
you
all you
hear that?
need, honestly.
You shouldn't have told Pake any of this
Just throw
stuff.
that 8-inch glide all day. You'll be fine.
They're gonna beat the snot out
Just
of
throw
all you
that.
guys now.
That's all you need.
There you go.
Oh, guys. Hey, I'll tell you what, Clay, awesome to have you eaten up with bass fishing and part of the bass fishing community now. I mean, the work you're doing with Bassmaster, the work you're doing with the Gills and Thrills, not only a UFC legend, MMA legend, and now you're doing the new kind of fighting, right? I mean,
we're fighting the fish, bro.
yeah, bro. That's the real American fighting, right? I mean, that's the
It
deal.
sure is, man. And Mr. Remick, Patty, I just love, and dude, hanging out with you at these Bassmasters events, going to these things and seeing you having such a great time, and you kind of bring me along with you to talk to some of these elites, you know, like Mr. Pake South, Fisher, all these guys. Like, I really, man, there's nothing like it. I tell people, I've been to national championship college football games. I've been to the World Series when the Cubbies won it in Cleveland. I've been to Super Bowls when Tom Brady lost to Eli Manning. I've been to Final Fours, which is basketballs, whatever. I've been to NASCAR events, but yeah, obviously, I've been to NCAA college wrestling events, two of my favorite things. But being at the 2026 Bassmaster Classic in Knoxville, Tennessee, the Super Bowl of bass fishing, was arguably one of the coolest events, man. Going there on, at 3 or 4 o'clock, whatever, 5 o'clock, to go watch the weigh-ins and watch those trucks pull through that arena, man. And seeing Big Dave Mercer up on that stage, man, and seeing you backstage, Patty, talking to these guys, talking with these elite competitors, these elite anglers, man. Man, it's something else. And then obviously, being at the actual convention, being at the expo, having a booth, like G-Rat, and seeing, some of these guys, Carl, Jacobson come up, Loberg, the Bergazoid, one of our pro staffers, Steve Kennedy being over there, having Tackle Warehouse come up, having Bass University, all these, different brands, all these different companies come up and, just want to see what's going on at G-Rat Baits. That's
what
that's
I
the
tell them,
ultimate
Clay?
thing.
Whenever I run into people, I like to talk a lot. I get a little lippy sometimes, and I just say, you better watch out. Clay Guida's my bodyguard. You don't want to mess with me. You know what I mean? You could say that too, Pake. Clay's your bodyguard now.
That guy led in takedowns for a really long time.
Yeah, he's got an iron chin. You know
And
what I mean?
hey, real quick too, segueing into wrestling, the match didn't go too well the other day, but I tell you what, I already had it. If I would have won, I don't call out anybody, but I will right now. Maybe next time if I win my REF match, I was gonna call out 2 people.
Okay.
I figured I waited almost 20 years in the UFC, never called anyone out. I might as well do it in wrestling. But hey, Marab the Machine, dude, one of my favorite fighters. The guy's awesome. I've hung out with him at UFC events, and he's just just how you see him on TV, how he carries himself, how he represents himself. Always good sportsman, very well spoken. He beat my takedown record, so I'm like, hey, who better to call out than him? And then another guy you might be familiar with. This guy named Nate Diaz. I beat him up years ago, 2009 to be exact. And it'd be fun. It'd be cool to go out there and wrestle.
On your belt.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah, man. Get those dudes in the ring.
Right?
Shoot it up.
Heck yeah, Clay Guida. And Clay, thank you for all your support of the bass fishing community, and of course, Captain Ryan and this Straight Cast show. Where are we going to see you next, Clay?
Guys, we're running a bunch of Gills and Thrills trips for the rest of the year. We've got one down in New Orleans. It's going to be down in Venice, catching those big bull reds. We're doing one out here in North Captiva, which isn't too far from here, for tarpon, for sharks. We're going to go offshore for permit. And then we're doing a big Costa Rica trip at the end of the year. We're doing a day. So you guys can always see us at Gills and Thrills. And I'm probably going to make it out to, is the last stop on the Elite Series, is it St. Lawrence River?
It is, yes.
Oh yeah.
I got a little invite from someone pretty special over there. So I might see you guys.
You better make time to stay after and fish too.
Yeah,
by the way, while
yeah,
you're
and
there.
there's a big event. There's a big Bass Fan Fest going on after that too.
Yeah.
I think we lost Clay Guida again, but Bass Galaxy, give it up for legend and proper bassin' man, Mr. Clay Guida. Thanks, Clay. Good to have him on our team, isn't it, Pake? It's good to have him. Yeah, it's
We
good
will
to have
take
him.
care of you.
Yeah, there he is. Clay, thank you so much. Peace, my man.
Oh, man.
Clay Guida.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Dude abides.
Dude abides. Oh,
Hey, weight room's this way, Clay. Weight room's this way. The hey, all right. We got to give some things away. We're giving away a couple rain suits, and we're giving away a
That rain suit deal is a $500 value, by the way.
Is
That's
each one?
$250 a suit? Yeah.
Oh, wow, $250 a suit. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. And also we got to take some questions from the audience real quick, Ryan. Ryan, you got some there? Are you feeding them to me?
Give me 1 second. I'll find a couple.
So, one thing, and Erik, tell me, I don't fish the big lake too much. All right, I fish the dirty, nasty tributaries. Pake, that's where I go. If you ever see me in those ditches, yeah, that's what I do. But I would say, and Erik and Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm going to give Pake a little advice as a local, and it would be maybe have some sort of game plan if the wind blows. Is that an accurate statement, Erik?
Sure.
And Ryan?
For sure. There's a lot of big largemouth. We have the Cal Sag that's right by Hammond, and we have for our singles, we have a Cal Sag, we have a big lake division, and our Cal Sag division, we've been having some really big bags of largemouth being brought in, like I think 17 plus it's taking in the Angler's Choice.
You think
And
it
then
was 17 plus?
What?
You caught it, you ding dong.
Yeah,
it
you
was
caught
17 plus.
Yeah, it was 17 plus. So, Pake, to give you a little
It was
history.
actually, the last two was 18 though, like 18 and a half. The
Okay.
last two tournaments in there, and then
In Lake Calumet.
Erik won a single with the 17 plus in there. So I mean, yeah, there's been some big bags weighed in there.
Now check.
I don't know
this.
where they're finding them.
Ryan, we better tell
Go look around.
Pake and Fisher too a little history. This Lake Calumet is where in the 2000 Bassmaster Classic, Mr. Rick Clunn and Aaron Martins spent a bunch of time in Lake Calumet. So there's buckets. There's some bucket heads.
Yeah, but they only caught like 9 pounds.
Yeah, but that was then. There wasn't grass then.
I know.
You know what I mean? There wasn't grass and there wasn't as much
No,
bait.
it was good. It was on the down cycle then. The water was super low.
No,
back
but
then,
9 pounds was good then.
It
in
was.
there.
It was.
Yeah, but now it's not. Yeah, no,
But it's got history. It's got Bassmaster history.
yeah. If you even look at the 2000 Bassmaster Classic in your travels, Pake, like go on Bassmaster YouTube or go check out Lynn Dollar YouTube page and check out the 2000 Bassmaster Classic that Woo Dave's won. I believe Bassmaster just made some posts
They did.
about it on the
Yeah.
page. If you take a look, it was pretty
They
cool.
showed him in some big boat wakes,
But
on the wall.
for schnizzies and gigglies, take a look. Pake, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Of course we're looking forward to having you here. All right, let's get some questions from the audience real quick and move it on along.
All right, Pake. What size jig head do you use for that 6.5 Berkeley Live Series minnow?
Usually a 3/0 hook, and then 1/8 ounce head 90% of the time. If I'm fishing real deep, fishing for smallmouth, or sometimes you just gotta, if they want a little bit more speed, I'll go up to a 3/16 ounce head, but 90% of the time, I'd say 3/0 hook with the 1/8 ounce jig head.
Okay.
Awesome.
What's the farthest you've run in a tournament?
That would be at Pasquotank River. I think my farthest waypoint away from the ramp from takeoff was 90 miles almost, like 87 miles, I think, one way there. So I was running 85 plus miles one way for 3 days in a row there and back.
Dang,
that's a good one.
That's quite
Almost
a
ran out
trip.
of gas.
Yeah, I remember you telling me at the tanks, like fumes.
The second day, I made it back to one of the marinas. I ended up going to 3 different marinas and made it to one with like maybe 2 gallons of gas left in my boat.
Dang, bro. That's a run. That is a run.
Scott Christie said, backup plan, Tylenol and send it.
Tylenol and send it. I like and Christie won last year. Those are the defending champions. Father-son team.
Yes.
The Christies.
Yeah. I need more questions. Somebody send some questions.
Well, we don't have JR on the chats tonight, so it's
I know.
hard to
I'm
hard
getting.
to
It's
keep
getting me
up on.
limited comments here. I don't have the full.
It's
comment
okay,
section.
Ryan. I know. If you got to get
It's
him
an
as you
Android.
go.
Give me a break.
We miss Rock and Show Fantasy. So what do you say we just give some stuff away? We're giving away 2 rain suits and a South Shore bag. Hey, Andy, do you mind? Do you have the winners, Ninja?
Yep, I think he texted me the winners of the FXR rain suits.
Oh, okay. And then
That's 2 winners. Did he say 2 people?
2 people. Pakey, Uncle Pecos. Uh-oh, he froze. He froze in a sleeping dwarf position.
Is this a trick?
Sleeping dwarf, hidden tiger.
Is it
the crouching tiger?
Mannequin challenge is totally played out.
Oh, there he is.
Okay,
He's
there
back.
he is.
You were in. Yeah, you were in the mannequin challenge pose.
Did he send you 2 winners?
He got 2 winners.
I've got 2 winners. You want me to go just
great,
both of them off that?
Yeah. Well, do you like? Hold on one second. Now, do you like drum rolls or fanfare with trumpets? What do you like for announcing winners? Pake.
Let's get some drum roll.
Oh, drum rolls. Okay, perfect. Now, can we send Eric the South Shore pack too? And then Eric, you could do that one. All right, are we ready? Let's drum roll it, Mr. Pake South. You got 2 winners. Compliments of FXR, a couple $500 value. The winner is.
All righty. Winner number 1 is Chris Blank.
Chris Blank.
He doesn't have a last name.
You fill in the blank. Anybody named Chris can win.
Chris Blank.
Here's what you do: slip in the Straycast Facebook DMs.
Actually,
send us a sexy picture of yourself, and also give your address to Rock and Shoal Fantasy, and they're gonna send you over that cool FXR rain suit compliments of Fisher and
rain suit. Summertime.
Summertime. Summertime. Compliments of Pake and Fisher. Okay. Chris Blank, you won 1. You got another one there, Uncle Pacos?
I got another one. Winner number 2 is Glenn Banks.
Yes.
Hey, Glenn Banks, we know.
Yeah.
I know, Glenn. Congratulations, Glenn. Haven't heard that name in a while. Good for a Chicago show. There it is. Get seriously, slip in the Straycast DMs. You don't have to wear something sexy.
I'll hit up Glenn.
Yeah, just Ryan will hit up Glenn. We'll get you out that deal right there. Now, Eric, it's over $100 value. It's a South Shore swag package. It's shirts and good stuff. I don't know. I know there's really cool shirts and sun hoodies, stuff like that. You got the winner, Eric B?
I somehow got the winner.
Okay.
Local guy.
Another local guy.
Ed Gadd.
Ed Gadd. Ed Gadd.
Yes, sir.
Big Gadd, Ed Gadd. You won.
He'll be at the Derby.
Nice. Okay, Ed.
think.
You won the South Shore swag bag. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe he can just pick it up at the Derby.
Might as well. He might want to
Yeah.
wear it before that for his sponsors.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Meeting.
Yeah, for the meeting. Yeah. For the big meeting.
Dress to impress.
Pake, are you excited about this deal?
I'm excited. Excited to go fish a new place. Excited to go see something new. Never been anywhere close to that part of the country. So definitely excited to go check it out.
And
we're excited to have you. Are you guys getting in early? Are you going to get a couple days of practice or?
I think I'm leaving here the 29th, so we'll practice the 30th and 31st, get a couple days.
Nice.
We're leaving straight from there to go to Champlain, so we'll have both of our boats with us. So we'll probably, unless that's against the rules, we'll probably split up and go practice covered by so much
you
water.
could totally do that. And if you need to
Not-
keep one in my driveway, you can.
Not
Not a
against the
problem.
rules.
We got room over here. You can keep one of them here if you need to.
Definitely utilize those docks there, though. It's a good setup. You can just roll into the harbor. You don't got to worry about yanking your boat around.
Yeah, you'll love it. And we are very excited that you are coming to this event, you and Fisher. So it's going to be awesome. Hit me up as soon as you roll in. We'll show you
Yes, sir.
as they say on Bass Live. a T-I-M-E. You know what I mean? That's what that's what I'll say. Bass Galaxy, give it up for Bass and Icon, the one and only Pake South. Yes. And so hey, you gotta have a team name. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna call your team? Think of something dangerous, Pake. Like, what's a dangerous name for you and Fisher?
I don't know. Kind of putting me on the spot. I feel like that's something Fisher could think of a little bit better.
Yeah. Call him real quick. See if he answers. Just call him on it.
See if he answers.
Yeah, just answer that question real quick. Call him up. See if he does. I know he's signing contracts, kissing babies, all kinds of stuff. But
getting Fisher to answer the phone can be a little difficult sometimes.
I know. He's a star.
What's your team name, Erik?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't got a team name. I'm not good enough for that.
Hey, Fisher, we need a team name for our team for this derby.
You are live, by the way.
Yeah, you're live, so don't swear, Fisher. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Glad you mentioned that. I don't know. We got to think of something good.
It's got to be something good. I figured you'd be better at thinking.
Yeah, you hang out with Swindle enough, he could come up with a name easy. So I mean,
So how appropriate does it got to be?
it could be as obscene as you want it. There's no rules here. It's Chicago. You can do whatever you want.
First dangerous word that enters your brain.
Yeah, just do it, Fisher. What's the name of the team?
I'm trying to think of a good one. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm doing some thinking.
That's okay. Take a sip of sweet tea.
I'm out of sweet tea. I got a box, but I got to make it. I ain't got nothing to make it in the truck.
Put in a fresh Zin.
How about Team Sweet Tea?
Did you guys see when? What'd you say?
Team Sweet Tea. Do y'all even have sweet tea up there?
I mean, you could find it,
You
but
could
it's
put
not
sugar
really
in it. You know what I mean? It's like,
I know I asked for sweet tea in New York last year, and they looked at me like I was special ed or something.
yeah, I could see that happen here.
You
as
can
well.
you can find it here, but it's not like a.
They'll just be like,
it's not a staple.
They'll be like, yeah, but all tea's sweet. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's what that's what it'll be.
Have
like.
you thought anything yet, Fisher?
No, it kind of put me on the spot. I ain't got time to think.
No, well, we didn't want you to have time to think. That's why we had him call you on a whim. You know, it's probably the most important. You need a good team name, like a strong team name, Fisher.
Pat, we might have to brainstorm this and get back.
I've
with
seen you
later.
guys make decisions on the fly on Bassmaster Live
Horrible
all season.
tournament anglers.
and you
Can't even
come up
make
with a name on the
decisions.
fly.
Unreal. Okay, so by the time you get to the Derby, we need a team name. Fair enough.
Fair enough. We'll brainstorm, figure something out.
Something dangerous. Something that's just going to put fear in the hearts of America.
Fisher says the two tentacles.
The two tentacles. Okay.
That sounds
duo.
Team
that
Dose
sounds
Tentacles.
solid.
Yeah, those tentacles. We got you.
Those.
Fisher, looking forward to seeing you. Pake South, you guys are both awesome. Thanks again for joining the Stray Cash Show. Bass Galaxy, give it up for Team Dos Tentacles right there. Make it dangerous. Spanish and dangerous. Dos Tentacles. Peace, Pake. You're awesome. Later.
Thank
See
you.
later.
Thank you for having me on again.
Our pleasure. Hope you win a derby.
Look forward to seeing you next week.
Win the South Shore, come back
Yes,
on.
sir.
Win an elite derby up north, come back on. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Yep. Hopefully, let's get on 3 times. We'll just win the last 2. Maybe I can get intuitive enough at Champlain to not suck again at the no scope tournaments, and then
Let's do
we'll
it.
just be on 3 times.
Champion in the making, Pake South. Thanks, my man. Peace. Hey, Bass Galaxy, it's been another great show. Erik Bertowski, thank you so much. I enjoyed having you. You've been on this show a couple, 3-4 times already, right?
Yeah. I'm starting to get some experience, I guess.
Yeah, you're a seasoned veteran, and he's got, he's got awards behind him, and he's got snowboards and skateboards, empty Skittle packs, soil prophylactics, all kinds of stuff behind him. He is a typical tournament angler, this guy, Erik, and you are a force to be reckoned with on the big lake. We hope you guys do well, man.
I hope so. I mean, as Rick Clun says, you're only good as your last tournament, and I wasn't very good in my last tournament. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves a little bit next week.
There it is. Hey,
yeah.
Erik, I don't know. Can you see the graphics on the screen?
I can, yes.
Okay. Would you like to close the show for us and just thank our advertisers, and then tell them you got to practice this stuff if you're going to be an Elite Series angler. You got to know how to thank your advertisers, your sponsors, and also announce that next week we have Black Sheep Tackle. That's Seth Fighter and Company coming on the show.
All right.
All right, Clint, give it a stab. Close the show.
Thanks, Omnia Fishing. Thanks to Sims, best outerwear in the game. I got one of their shirts on right now. Bob's Machine, Impulse Lithium, Power Pole, Twin Cup Mountain Whiskey, Berkeley Fishing, Abu Garcia, and Mad Science Print Lab.
Yes, and Waterland. We throw shade.
And Waterland sunglasses. Sorry.
Waterland. And no, that's okay. And
not on there. I need a sheet.
You like coffee? E? This gun barrel. Oh, dude.
No,
well,
I'm not that old.
Yeah, no. Come on. What are you talking about? You like to get hopped up and go scoping?
He still drinks grape juice.
You do this and some sin. You're going wild, bro.
No
It's
coffee.
65 half dozen the other. You chew this and a Zin. Come on. Put in code BASS. Get 25% off. What's wrong with you?
That doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper.
Those aren't close. Hey, anyway, Erik, thanks. We'll see
Thank you.
I'm Pat
Thanks for having
Renwick.
me.
That's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. Thank you, Pake, Fisher, Anaya, Clay, Guida, the dude, Dennis, and Danny from South Shore. We'll see you next week. Same bass time, same bass channel. This has been a kick-ass Ginger Ninja Bassin Talk Show production. Peace. We're out of here, Bass Galaxy.
Is that now LLC?
Yeah, incorporated.
We be flowing real